In the middle. This is the third one in the factory, the last one.
Oh, wow.
And it's just got the curvature for the lids.
That's cool.
So if you take down a lid here, you can see that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. They have to cut these pies out. Well, I'm going to try to find one that has a pie put in it. Let's see here.
So this is the inside of the casket lid.
Those are pies, yeah.
Yeah.
So the biggest quality issue that a casket manufacturer is going to have, and we're not excluded from that, is when the pie drops. So when you're gluing these parts all together, you're going along the grain of the wood.
Okay.
So the glue doesn't really get sucked up into the wood. Good, nice adhesion right there. Right up here is end grain to end grain. So when you put the glue on there, it sucks it up into the wood. So if that pie drops and there's a split here, the casket's no good.
Okay.
You're not going to pay thousands of dollars for a beautiful piece of wood.
Yeah.
If it's got a crack in it, right? Let's go. This will actually drop like, you know, a 32nd of an inch down. And you'll see a seam along there. Like basically, it looks like a crack.
Right.
So you see we go to a ton of work. This is a special animal hide glue that we have to use.
Wow.
Super, super strong. Wood brace, metal brackets. I mean, it probably takes him. We used to sand them all by hand.
Mm-hmm.
Now it comes over to this machine. We had this custom made. Our ex, he's retired now, production manager designed this. So we saw the sanders in the other department. How you have the rough grit, and then the fine grit is back there.
Okay.
So depending on what type of wood you're using, this is oak, so it's very, very hard and strong. So you need a lot of pressure from this pad down. So this can, you'll set the pressure here.
Okay.
If you're doing length. But the lids of a casket are typically cut in half, 60-40 actually.
Okay.
Right.
Does anybody know why we build the lids all in one big long piece, then cut it instead of just making two small ones?
Maybe because you had to make it first.
What's that?
Maybe because you had to paint it first.
Kind of, but it's so that so this is a bad example, but wood has a grain in it, right? It's got a pattern to it. Everyone is different. So when you close the lid to a casket, you want to make sure that grain is through the whole lid. If you had two smaller ones, they wouldn't match up ever.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's why they use the same lid and cut that long piece.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, you can see, we'll see when we get down to some in there to sand the end of the casket on this. That vibrates up and down and spins.
Oh, neat.
About 50-50. So here you've got a foot end here and a head end here. 40, or sorry, 60-40.
Right.
Cool.
See, you want that grain. It looks better when you have the stain on it. We'll see in a sec, but you can see how that grain goes all the way through. See that dark line goes all the way through?
Beautiful.